Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Speaking Podcast.
Let's learn, practice, and speak English together.
Okay, I have to ask you something before we even start.
Uh-oh, that sounds serious.
When was the last time you ate somewhere so good you actually took a picture of your own plate before eating it?
Okay, that is oddly specific, but yes, last week.
See, I knew it. Everyone does this. Food that good deserves a photo, and honestly, a little bit of bragging.
It's true. Good food is basically a small celebration, even on a boring Tuesday.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex.
And I'm Olivia. This is the place where we help you speak real, natural English, the kind people actually use every day, not textbook English.
If this is your first time here, hit subscribe. It genuinely helps this channel grow, and it costs you absolutely nothing.
And if you're already subscribed, thank you. You're the reason we keep making these episodes.
So, Olivia, how has your week been?
Honestly, a little tiring. Back-to-back meetings, barely any free time, but Friday night saved it completely.
Oh, what happened on Friday?
I finally went back to this small Italian place near my apartment. I hadn't been in months, and I forgot how much I missed it.
Wait, is this the place you always talk about?
Yes, and today's topic is actually perfect for that story.
Let me guess. Today we're talking about...
Our favorite restaurants.
I love this topic. Everyone has that one restaurant they defend like it's family.
That's such an accurate way to put it. People get genuinely offended if you criticize their favorite place.
So today we'll talk about our favorites, we'll compare styles, we'll act out a real restaurant scene, and by the end, you'll have a full set of phrases you can actually use next time you eat out.
Sounds like a full meal of English practice. Let's get into it.
Okay, Olivia, if I ask you, what is your favorite restaurant, what comes to mind first?
Honestly, it's not even a fancy place. It's Bellinate, that small Italian restaurant I mentioned.
What makes it your favorite? Is it the food, the place, or something else?
All three, actually, but mainly the atmosphere. It's dim lighting, soft music, small tables. It feels warm, not loud.
Ah, so you like a cozy atmosphere over a big, fancy one.
Exactly. I don't need chandeliers. I need good pasta and a quiet corner table.
That's a very specific requirement, a quiet corner table.
It's non-negotiable for me. What about you? What's your favorite restaurant?
Mine is completely different. It's a street-side barbecue place called Smokehouse.
A barbecue place? That sounds loud and busy.
It is loud. Grills sizzling, people talking, music playing. I love that energy. It feels alive.
Interesting. So you like chaos and I like calm.
When you say it like that, it sounds like a personality test.
It kind of is. Restaurants say a lot about a person.
So let's talk about this properly then. Casual dining versus fine dining. Which one do you prefer?
Depends on the occasion. For a birthday or an anniversary, I want fine dining. Proper table setting, a real menu, maybe a dress code.
And for a normal Tuesday?
Casual, obviously. I'm not wearing heels to eat a burger.
Fair point. For me, honestly, fine dining makes me nervous.
Nervous? Why?
Too many forks. I never know which one to use first.
That's actually very common. There's even a rule for it. Outside in, work your way inward as the courses arrive.
See, you know this, I don't. This is why I stick to barbecue. One plate, one fork, no confusion.
Simplicity has its charm too. Not everything needs to be complicated to be enjoyable.
Let's widen this a bit. Beyond just Italian and barbecue, what kind of cuisine excites you the most?
I'm a big fan of Thai food. The balance of sweet, sour, and spicy in one dish is incredible.
Spicy doesn't scare you?
A little bit does, honestly, but I always ask for mild. I'm not brave enough for authentic Thai spice level.
That's smart. I actually love Mexican food. Tacos, burritos, that smoky salsa. It reminds me of barbecue in a way. Bold flavors.
Have you ever tried something completely unfamiliar, like a cuisine you've never had before?
Yes, actually. Ethiopian food last year. No cutlery at all. You eat with this spongy bread called injera.
Wait, no fork, no knife?
None. You tear the bread, scoop up the stew with it. It felt strange at first, but honestly very fun.
I respect that. I'm more of a play-it-safe eater. I usually stick to cuisines I already know.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think trying something new occasionally makes you appreciate your favorites even more.
Fair point. Maybe I'll be a little braver next time we go out.
I'll hold you to that. When you sit down at a restaurant, are you the type who knows exactly what to order, or do you read the menu twice?
Twice minimum, sometimes 3 times. I need to consider every option before deciding.
Even at a place you visited 50 times?
Especially then, what if there's a new dish I've missed?
I'm the opposite. I usually know my order before we even sit down.
That's not exciting though. What about trying something new?
Why fix what isn't broken? If the ribs are perfect, I'm ordering the ribs.
You're a very loyal customer, I'll give you that.
Loyalty or laziness, depends who you ask.
So what do you usually order at Smokehouse?
Smoked ribs, garlic bread on the side, and a cold lemonade. Every single time without fail.
And at Bellinate, I always get the mushroom risotto. Creamy, rich, absolutely comforting.
See, now I'm hungry and we're only 20 minutes in.
Can I tell you something? Bellinate isn't just about food for me.
Go on.
My parents took me there for my 21st birthday. It was the first time I felt truly grown up.
That's really sweet. So every visit now brings that memory back.
Every single time. The smell of garlic bread, the candle on the table, it all takes me right back to that night.
That's exactly what a favorite restaurant should feel like. Not just taste, but memory.
Do you have a memory like that?
Actually, yes. Smokehouse was my first job interview celebration dinner.
Oh, really?
I got the offer call while standing outside the restaurant, walked in and ordered the biggest plate on the menu.
That's a great story. Food really does become tied to our biggest moments.
It's never just about the food, is it?
Never. It's about who you're with and what you're celebrating.
Quick question. Worst restaurant experience you've ever had?
Oh, easily. Waited 50 minutes for a table we had already reserved.
50 minutes? That's a crime.
By the time we sat down, I wasn't hungry, I was angry.
Hangry. That's a real word now, you know?
It should be an official English word at this point, honestly.
Let's talk about who you eat with. Do you enjoy eating alone at a restaurant?
I actually do. There's something peaceful about it. No small talk, just me, my food, and maybe a book.
I agree completely. Solo dining used to feel awkward to me, but now I genuinely look forward to it.
What about big group dinners? 10, 12 people splitting one bill?
Honestly, stressful. Someone always orders the most expensive thing and then wants to split evenly.
That is a universal problem. Every culture has that one friend.
Every single time. Anyway, what about food delivery? Do you prefer eating out or ordering in?
Depends on my mood. Delivery is convenient, but honestly, nothing replaces the actual restaurant experience.
Agreed. Food tastes different when you're sitting in that atmosphere versus eating from a delivery box on your couch.
Also, let's be honest, food always arrives a little less hot than you hoped.
Always. The eternal disappointment of delivery. All right, let's actually do something fun here. Let's act out a real restaurant scene so our listeners can hear how this sounds in real conversation.
I love this idea. Should I be the waiter or the customer?
You be the waiter this time. I'll be the customer walking in hungry.
Okay, here we go. Good evening. Welcome to Bellinate. Table for one?
Yes, please. Somewhere quiet if possible.
Of course, right this way. Here's the menu. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Just water for now, thank you.
Sure thing. Take your time with the menu.
Actually, I'm ready. Could I get the mushroom risotto, please?
Great choice. Would you like it with extra Parmesan?
Yes, absolutely. Don't hold back.
Perfect. And would you like to see our dessert menu after your main course, or shall I bring it later?
Bring it later. I want to decide after I see how hungry I still am.
Okay, I'm ending the scene there before I actually order food.
That was a good one. Notice how natural those phrases were? Table for one, could I get, don't hold back, bring it later.
These are exactly the lines you'll actually need at a real restaurant.
Let's do one more scene, this time about the end of the meal, paying the bill and dealing with a small mistake.
Ooh, I like this one. I'll be the customer this time, you be the waiter.
Deal. Here you go, ready when you are.
Excuse me, could we get the bill, please?
Of course, right away. Here you are.
Wait, I think there's a mistake here. We didn't order the garlic bread.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Let me fix that for you immediately.
No problem, these things happen. Also, could we split the bill between 2 cards?
Absolutely, not a problem at all.
Thank you, and please tell the chef the risotto was amazing tonight.
I really enjoyed being the apologetic waiter.
You were very convincing. Notice those phrases. Could we get the bill? There's a mistake here. Could we split the bill? Extremely useful real-life English.
Pause the video here if you want and repeat both scenes out loud, playing both roles yourself. Let's do one last scene. This one is actually really useful, asking about a dietary restriction or an allergy.
Good idea. This comes up more often than people think. I'll be the customer again. You be the waiter.
Ready. Go ahead.
Excuse me, quick question before I order. Does this dish contain any peanuts?
Let me check with the kitchen for you. One moment, please.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I have a peanut allergy, so I have to be careful.
Of course, better to double check. Good news, this dish is completely peanut-free.
Perfect. I'll have that one then. Also, could I get it without onions, please?
Absolutely, not a problem at all. I'll let the kitchen know.
Okay, that's a scene everyone should actually memorize.
Agreed. Does this contain? I have an allergy. Could I get it without? These phrases can genuinely keep you safe while traveling.
Such an important practical use of English.
Speaking of traveling, how do you usually find restaurants when you're in a new city?
Honestly, reviews. I always check ratings and read a few recent comments before deciding.
Same, but I also trust locals more than reviews sometimes. I'll just ask someone who lives there.
That's smart, actually. Locals usually know the hidden gems that don't show up online.
Exactly. The small, unmarked places with no signboard but incredible food.
Do you make reservations in advance or just walk in?
For popular places, definitely reservations. I hate waiting outside hungry.
Same here. Nothing worse than planning a whole evening around a restaurant and then being told there's a 2-hour wait.
A 2-hour wait for dinner should be illegal, honestly.
I completely agree. Can I ask something slightly different? Do you ever crave street food over a proper restaurant meal?
All the time. There's something about eating standing up at a small cart that a fancy restaurant just can't recreate.
I know exactly what you mean. Street food feels honest, no pretending, just pure flavor.
Exactly. Plus, it's usually cheaper and somehow tastes even better because of that.
Do you have a favorite street food memory?
Definitely. As a kid, my grandfather used to take me to this one corn vendor after school every single Friday.
That's adorable. Simple traditions like that stick with you.
They really do. I still think of him every time I smell roasted corn.
Food memories are honestly some of the strongest memories we have.
Stronger than most other memories, I'd say. Smell and taste go straight to the emotional part of the brain.
That's actually true scientifically. Smell is very closely linked to memory.
See, we're learning English and biology today.
A bonus lesson free of charge. Actually, before we move on, we got a message from a listener that fits perfectly here.
Oh, nice. What did they ask?
They asked, what's the polite way to ask a waiter for a recommendation without sounding too unsure of yourself?
That's a great question. I'd say something like, what would you recommend? Or what's your most popular dish?
Those work well. You could also say, what do you personally enjoy on this menu? It feels more personal, and waiters usually love answering that.
Good tip. It also shows you trust their opinion, which servers really appreciate.
If you have a question like this, send it to us. We'd love to answer more on future episodes.
Yes, please, keep them coming. Let's talk about something else that matters a lot. Service. How important is good service to you?
Extremely important. Good food with rude service still leaves a bad taste, literally.
Agreed. A warm smile from the staff can honestly fix an average meal.
And terrible service can ruin an amazing meal.
What about price? Do you care if a restaurant is expensive?
Not really, as long as it feels worth it. I'd rather pay more for quality than save money on something forgettable.
That's fair. Bella Latte isn't cheap, is it?
It's mid-range, but honestly, every rupee feels justified.
Quick side question. Do you always leave a tip?
Almost always, unless the service was genuinely bad. A good tip feels like saying thank you in a language everyone understands.
Well said. I usually tip based on how the staff treated us, not just the bill amount.
Let's talk about the parts of the meal people forget, drinks and dessert. Do you always order a drink?
Usually just water, but occasionally I'll get a mocktail if the restaurant has a good menu for it.
I'm the opposite. I almost always order something. Iced tea, lemonade, sometimes a fresh juice.
What about dessert? Do you always save room for it? Always. I genuinely believe there's a separate stomach just for dessert.
I've heard that theory before, and honestly, I believe it too. My go-to dessert is tiramisu.
Classic choice. Mine is anything with warm chocolate. Molten cake, brownie, doesn't matter.
So between the two of us, we've basically covered every dessert menu in the city.
Pretty much. Here's a question. When you eat out, do you try to eat healthy or do you just say, forget it, I'm indulging tonight?
Depends on the restaurant, honestly. At Bella Latte, I don't even try. The risotto wins every time.
So eating out is your cheat day, basically.
Pretty much. I eat healthy at home, so restaurants are my reward.
I actually try to balance it a little. I'll order something indulgent, but maybe skip the extra fries.
That's a reasonable compromise. Small wins.
Exactly. Life's too short to only eat salad when you're out with friends.
Completely agree. Balance, not restriction.
Okay, tell me one thing that instantly annoys you at a restaurant.
When the server keeps rushing me to order before I've even opened the menu.
Oh, that's a big one for me too. Give me a minute. I just sat down.
What about you? What's your pet peeve?
Loud music that is so loud I have to shout across the table.
That's ironic, considering you love a loud barbecue place.
There's a difference between lively noise and music that makes me lose my voice.
Fair distinction. Another one for me when the food arrives at different times for people at the same table.
Oh, that's frustrating, watching everyone else eat while you wait.
Exactly. Just bring everything together, please.
Big debate time. Restaurant food or home-cooked food? Which one actually tastes better to you?
Honestly, restaurant food most of the time. Chefs have skills and ingredients that I simply don't have at home.
I somewhat disagree. My mother's cooking beats 90% of restaurants I've been to.
Okay, that's fair. Home-cooked food does have that emotional advantage. There's love in it, quite literally.
Exactly. A restaurant can recreate a recipe, but it can't recreate a mother's cooking.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Although I will say I do not miss doing the dishes afterwards.
Okay, that's a very fair point. Restaurants definitely win on cleanup.
No dishes, no grocery shopping, no cooking stress. Sometimes that convenience alone is worth the price.
True, so maybe it's not really about which tastes better, it's about what you need in that moment.
Comfort versus convenience. Both have their place.
Let's do a quick round. I say a question, you answer fast, no thinking.
Okay, go.
Buffet or a la carte?
A la carte.
Indoor seating or outdoor seating?
Outdoor. Always.
Dessert first or dessert last?
Last, obviously. Who eats dessert first?
Some people do.
Some people are wrong. My turn now. Eating alone at a restaurant, yes or no?
Yes, honestly, I enjoy it sometimes.
Same, actually. It's peaceful.
Sharing food from your plate, yes or no?
Depends who's asking. Family, yes. Strangers, absolutely not.
Very reasonable rule. Last one, would you rather cook at home every day or eat out every day?
Eat out, no contest. I love cooking occasionally, but every day sounds exhausting.
Same here. My kitchen skills stop at scrambled eggs.
Here's a fun one. Are you a regular anywhere where the staff actually knows your order by heart?
Yes, at Smokehouse. I walk in and they just say, the usual?
That's such a nice feeling, being recognized somewhere.
It really is. It makes a restaurant feel less like a business and more like a second home.
At Bellinate, the owner actually remembers my name now and always asks about my week.
That personal connection is honestly worth more than any 5-star review.
Completely agree. It's the small human moments that turn a restaurant into a favorite.
Remember how we started this episode talking about taking pictures of food?
Of course, that was literally our opening question.
Let's actually dig into that. Does presentation matter to you, how the food looks, not just how it tastes?
Honestly, yes, more than I'd like to admit. If a dish looks beautiful, I automatically expect it to taste better too.
That's interesting because sometimes the simplest looking food is the most delicious.
True, but presentation still creates that first impression, that little moment of excitement before the first bite.
Fair enough. Do you ever choose a restaurant just because their food looks amazing online?
Guilty as charged. I've picked restaurants purely based on how their dishes looked on social media.
Same here, though sometimes reality doesn't quite match the photos.
That's a universal disappointment. The burger looks nothing like the advertisement.
Every single time. But when it does match, it feels like winning a small prize.
So really, we've come full circle. We started this episode talking about photographing food, and here we are again.
Full circle indeed. Food really is an experience for all the senses, not just taste.
All right, before we close today, let's go through the useful words and phrases from this conversation.
First one, atmosphere. This means the general feeling or mood of a place. For example, this cafe has such a relaxing atmosphere.
Next, fine dining. This means an expensive, formal restaurant experience with proper service and presentation. We went for fine dining to celebrate our anniversary.
Then, value for money. This means feeling that what you paid was worth what you received. This buffet is great value for money.
We also used pet peeve. That's a small thing that annoys you a lot. My biggest pet peeve is slow service.
Next, table for one or table for two. This is exactly how you ask for seating. You can simply say, table for two, please.
We also learned, could we get the bill, please? This is the polite way to ask for your check. Simple, direct, and always polite.
And there's a mistake here. Use this politely if your order or bill is wrong. Excuse me, there's a mistake here. We didn't order this.
Also, could we split the bill? This means dividing the payment. Could we split the bill 3 ways, please?
We learned does this contain and I have an allergy. Both are essential for traveling safely and eating with confidence.
Last one, hangry, an informal word combining hungry and angry. Sorry for snapping earlier, I was just hangry.
That's 9 useful words and phrases from just one conversation. Real English ready to use today.
Try using at least 2 of these in your own sentence today, in the comments if you'd like.
So tell us in the comments, what is your favorite restaurant and why do you love it?
We genuinely read every comment, so don't be shy.
If this conversation helped you, please like the video and subscribe to English Speaking Podcast for more real, everyday English practice.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
See you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing and maybe treat yourself to a good meal.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.